Alright guys, welcome back to another video with JoeWtrades. I'm getting a lot of people asking me, DMing me about Palantir, what I think about it, why I chose it, and I'm going to go in depth and give you guys a sweet dive of Palantir, the stock. So obviously when I was showing a potential breakout to the 134, 144, and as high as the 151. This is with good regiment, right? It's already in its breakout pattern. It's very bullish. The earnings were magnificent, and it sold off. And the liquidity sweep to the 114 was taken out the next day, and it went even lower to about 105. And is this the bottom? I definitely think this is the bottom. And going in depth with chart analysis, I'm actually going to talk about the stock and earnings and what it actually does, and then we'll get back. All right, guys. So Palantir just reported that 39% year-over-year revenue surge that I expressed about on TradingView. It was fueled by explosive demands for artificial intelligence, right? We already know that's what kind of platform it is. With the stock currently trading near $109 right now, it's still up 60% this year. So investors are wondering, is this the next big tech giant in the making? And the answer to that, it is absolutely yes. Q1 2025, Palantir reported revenue of $883 million, right? Surpassing analyst expectations. The net income more than doubled to $214 million, right? The company raised its full year revenue forecast to between $3.89 billion to $3.9 billion, which is citing strong demand for its AI-powered software, particularly in artificial intelligence platform, right? That it was launched in 2023. So what does Palantir actually do? It's not just a chatbot hype, right? It's an operational decision engine. Its flagship platforms, Gotham and Foundry. It helps governments and corporations ingest massive data sets, detects threats, predicts outcomes, and acts fast. Like in war zones, it might identify insurgent movement based on satellite fields. In hospitals, it could detect medical supply shortages before they become critical. Think of like an AI real world decision making, not just productivity, guys. This is really the future, and this is why contracts have been getting really in depth with Palantir. So the government contracts and why ICE is involved. Let's talk a little about why ICE is getting involved with this. So the U.S. government revenue surged 45% to $375 million, right? Key deals included a $178 million contract with the Army to power battlefield intelligence and a $30 million contract with ICE, right? For immigration, border security, analytics. So why ICE? Because Foundry helps track cross-border activity, locates high-risk individuals, and manage detection logistics. These tools allow the federal agencies to make faster, data-driven decisions in high-pressure environments. So this AI, like the AI bots that I'm creating, my institutional bots that use quantum layers, LSTM systems, Palantir's AI-driven is more towards the government aspect, and it's doing extremely well, and it's going to be taking over, guys. That is it. Point blank, it's going to be extremely well and do extremely good things. So what could we expect? Is it just government contracts, or is it commercial as well? So it's not just a government vendor, guys. It's a commercial revenue jumped from 71% to $255 million, right? From insurance firms to manufacturers, enterprises are now using Palantir's forecast supply chains, prevent fraud, optimize operations in real time. So with competitors still stuck on dashboard, Palantir is automating decisions for them. It's taking over. It is going to be one of the biggest flagships. So I get it. It's trading 70 times more than the traditional stocks, over 20 times the value. And that's still, it's inflated. This whole AI boom, guys, since NVIDIA popped in 2022 has been inflated but justified because it has real world order, and Is it going to pop like the internet bubble in the 90s? At some point, yes, taking profit. People are going to take shares. They've been skyrocketing insanely. But this is the real deal. This is the future, guys, and it's not going to slow down. So let's dive into the reactions of the analytics views, right? Ironically, even after strong results, Palantir fell over 9% in after-hours trading. So why? It's possibly high expectations. The stock hit $124.28, its second highest close ever before the drop. So some analysts cite valuation concerns, right? It is extremely overvalued, guys. Let's get straight to the point. It is, but a majority of all these stocks are. They're speculation, right, for the future, but this has a real world renown, renovations. It's going to take over everything, and it's renowned, guys. So other believe it's just the start of a new bullish leg. What do you think? I definitely think it's the start of a new bullish leg. We have Tesla's evaluation. It's extremely crazy. Some people have a stock price of $1,000. It's very, very doable and possible. All right, so let's get to the technical analysis, which you guys came here. So I'm going to break it down. We have Palantir shows support at $97, 83, and 66, which resistance is near 125. These liquidity zones have been taking out. I'm going to show you on the map. As you can see on my chart, liquidity has been taken out at the $80 mark when SPY dropped all the way to 580, guys. This liquidity was taken out. It even did a retest, but didn't get as low as in the $90 range. The liquidity grab is over. That's it. My AlphaPulse AI bot, similar technology, Palantir, is designed for government contracts. My AI bots are for forecasting, analysts, finance, finance markets, as that's how I built them. The breakout's done, guys. It is showing the biggest breakout to the upside for Palantir, based on fair value gap zones, VWAP reclaims, and RS divergence. The forecast shows 136 within the next 2 to 3 weeks, but it's being very conservative because I have it as high as 151. So with that being said, is Palantir good, right? Let me just ask you this question, guys. Palantir is combining real-world AI with serious momentum, and if the military-grade tech keeps scaling into commercial use, this might just be one of the most underestimated stocks in tech. Subscribe, and if you want live alerts before the moves, hit the link to join our Telegram, where AlphaPulse gives you the forecast in real time. Safe trades, good luck, and as always, JoeWtrades. Thank you guys for watching.